What is it that you love about hip-hop?
The thing I love about hip-hop is the people always got you on. And when you question the people in hip-hop and you say, you got me on, friends or yourself always say, I'm able to make a response because of my condition in the hip-hop game and in life's realities.
What do you know about human cloning?
I wouldn't say I'm an alien inside this American cycle or this country, United States of America. I would say that basically just the immigrants that want to come to our country and make a living here should gain their citizenship, and they should still be able to live here even if they don't have citizenship. But they should at least try to get their citizenship so they can eventually be American citizens like everybody else, and mix races here in our country with other immigrants that come to our country and gain their citizenships, or with regular Americans that were always born here and created an American culture for our country.
Here's a question for you, man. If you had to say one thing about Bob Marley, what would it be?
I would say Bob Marley definitely was a buffalo soldier, and he liked animals like bisons, buffaloes, gorillas, lions. Most of the animals, like elephants, even that are very limited in places like Africa these days because of all the slaying of the animals to either get their skin for fur coats or tusks for silverware or something like that, and their iron. But Bob Marley is a great person, and I admire him very much, but unfortunately, he died of melanoma skin cancer when he was 37, and I run a staffing agency right now, and I'm 37 years old, with my father, Philip Minnick Mayers, and my name is Brian Mayers, Facebook Developers. And my staffing agency's superintendent's name is Mel Black. And me and Mel get along very well these days. It's just that I could maybe have melanoma or something like that. And that's what my other probably father's name, Mike Schmidt, is. Always trying to explain to me to wear my sunblock and tell the kids to wear their sunblock too. So I like what Mike Schmidt stands for as well.
So, Brian, I gotta ask you something, man. What do you think about how people rebel against the norms of what society expects from them?
You have to repeat the question.
What do you think about how people respond to the norms that society puts in front of them?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Maybe I have to bring you up to Byrdcliffe Art Colony then, because that's what I was thinking of when I asked you that. I think it might be destined for you to come up to the Byrdcliffe Art Colony in Woodstock, New York.
I could do that, but I have a bird sanctuary in my backyard now where orioles come and female and male cardinals come and hummingbirds come and pigeons come from the inner city, and robins and sparrows are always out front near the stoop.
That's cool, man. What would you have to say about your neighborhood? I mean, I know this particular part of town has a cosmic vibe, man. What's up with that?
I don't know. It's not only the cosmic vibe that I brought from like Drexel Hill or Upper Darby or anything like that. That's really no big deal. my old psychology professor just explained to me, like, this guy actually just got out of a NASA program, and I just trusted him about it. And he said, like, yeah, my nephew Derek did that or something, and like I honored my African American grandfather because of that, or like honored my African American psychology professor who knew my family a little bit closer than most other governors would know, or something like that. And even my psychology professor that was African American did a term as mayor in Chester, why I was in advancement for Wawa University and stuff like that.
So, Brian, I gotta ask you this, man, and I'm only asking you this because I known you a long time. But what was it, that moment that changed you from when you were younger and into your adult life?
It was when my girlfriend said that Jesus was born on the cross on Christmas night. And when she said, I love you so much, it's time for you to go and start your family, she cut me out of the picture. And then she brought me to my knees. And then she picked me up 6 months later and said, what was the problem? What was the confusion? And she made everything better again. And I want to marry her for it.